Imagine a world more than 100 years ago, where technology was not as advanced as today. Suddenly, a great war called World War I began in 1914 and ended in 1918. It was unlike anything people had seen before, and it definitely changed the world in many ways. To start, the war involved many countries. Imagine a huge brawl at school, but with nations. On one side was the Allies, including places like France, the United Kingdom, and later, the United States. On the other side were the Central Powers, such as Germany and Austria-Hungary. One of the big changes was how countries fought. Instead of the usual fighting with swords and horses, the war saw the introduction of tanks, airplanes, and submarines. Can you believe it? People even used poisonous gas as weapons. The war ended with millions of people losing their lives. Afterward, the world realized that it needed to prevent such a disaster from happening again. So, countries came together to form the League of Nations. It was a bit like a giant meeting group or club where nations tried to resolve problems peacefully. World War I also led to changes on maps. Before the war, places like Austria and Hungary were one big nation. After the war, they split apart. Can you imagine your home country suddenly changing its shape and name? Economically, the war caused a lot of trouble. Many countries spent heaps of money on their armies, which led to less money for schools, hospitals, and roads. This made life more difficult for many people. Plus, the cost of living went up like a balloon, getting bigger and bigger. Socially, World War I changed how people saw each other. Women began working more, taking on jobs traditionally held by men. As a surprise, they proved they could do things just as well and even fight for their own rights. In a nutshell, World War I was a gigantic storm that shook the world. While it caused much sadness and hardship, it also taught people many lessons. Lessons about peace, cooperation, and the importance of standing together. Helping each other can protect us from such storms in the future. So, when you hear about World War I, think of it as a wake-up call that had lasting effects. Effects on technology, society, and the whole world. It's just like learning from mistakes and working hard to make things better in our own world today.